Hello dear, this is Birendra. Today I am going to reveal you a great secret of life. And that secret was once told to Cyrus, the king of Persia, by his advisor, great thinker and philosopher, Croesus. He told, I am reminded, O king, and take this matter to heart. There is a will on which the affairs of man revolve, and its mechanism is such that it prevents any man from being always fortunate. Dear friends, in the history of mankind, no body has been always at the same position. Ups and downs, rise and fall, sufferings and happiness, sorrows and grief, joys and mourning are the ways of life. We learn from nature also. Look at the sun in the morning. It starts rising, reaches the zenith, the highest top position, and after that it starts again falling in the western horizon. Similar is the fate of every mankind. As night follows day and days follows night, similarly the happiness and sorrow, they will keep on revolving. So lessons from this is that we should maintain a very happy, peaceful and tranquil life in all circumstances. The sorrows and grief and sufferings, adversities, misfortune, misery will not be permanent. Defeats will also not be permanent. They are simply testing our patience, and if we persistently continue towards our definite chief aim of our life, we are bound to get success. The person who is talking to you is not an exception. Once upon a time, he was at the top of a private company, working as a mastermind alliance partner for the growth and prosperity of that company. After that, he came to a government company. He was also heading the list of most successful people here, and he was the head of a unit, sitting in the chamber, which was really great, modern civilized chamber. But today, his fate has brought him to this place. This place, this person has called Panchavati. You know the history from Ramayana. Rama was the prince, son of Dasarath, to be crowned. Suddenly, there was a conspiracy hatched by Manthara, and Kekai caused Ram to be banished for 14 years into the forest, Dandakaranya. So this person is sitting in his Dandakaranya. This is called Panchavati. You can see the surroundings. Look at this bottle. Look at this book. Look at the another bottle. The broken chair. A very different kind of table. But one thing is there. This man never knows failures, defeats, adversities. He is very well reminded what Croesus told to Cyrus, that the wheel of fate is always revolving. Ups and downs are the natural rules of the universe. So this person is very patient. And look at these books. These are the books. He spends maximum time in studying, learning to be more useful and more productive in the service of mankind. And what better service it is to create self-belief and self-confidence in every human being, because every human being is blessed with the power of thinking, the power of mind, the power of desire. This person has taken an oath that you can push me to the wall, but remember, I am a fighter. I will fight the battle on my own battleground and with my own weapons. Here I am preparing lessons on the 17 principles of Napoleon Hill for success. Also, the 13 principles on Think and Grow Rich. And my whole purpose of life is the same as was that of Dr. Napoleon Hill. I want to create millions of people more successful. And success cannot be given by somebody. It can be earned by your efficient dreaming, thinking, working persistently, continuously towards the coveted game and plan of your life. My definite chief aim of life has been to create an institute backed by radio and television facilities to teach millions of people their power of thought, to let them know the power of their mind and let them dream, let them think big. Because, as you know, Napoleon Hill defined, truly thoughts are things and powerful things are that when they are mixed with definite sense of purpose, persistence, definite desire for their transmutation into riches or other material objects. And also you know, when your desire is very burning, obsessed desire, you have become success conscious, then your mind and body become magnetized with that thought and it start attracting, which is in harmony with your thought. And no things will become a remote dream for you. That will be transmuted or transferred into physical equivalent or physical reality. Also you remember, through some strange and powerful principle of metal chemistry, nature wraps up in the impulse of a strong desire that something which recognizes no such word as impossible and accepts no such thing as impossible. So dear friends, this is the story of a person right here sitting before you, and he is none else but Virendra Dear, the person who always communicates with you his thoughts and feelings for your growth and prosperity, always telling you, you can do it if you believe you can, and also whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. All mankind are created equal. Believe in this universal philosophy. So all of you are created equal by God. You are blessed with the power of your mind and all the possibilities are for you. Your body, your brain, your faculty, your talents. They are abundantly available with you. Simply what you need to use them properly by setting a definite purpose in your life, working day and night with self-confidence, making mastermind alliance, showing the quality of initiative and leadership, always enthusiastic, energetic, willing to go extra mile, always be prepared to exceed the expectations, the habit of doing more than paid for, making peace, harmony and tranquility with everyone, tolerance, cooperation, confidence, self-belief, self-confidence, self-realization, purpose, plan, motive, that is very positive and creative, willpower, initiative, and excellence is your habit. I possess all these qualities. Do not misunderstand me. I remember also Steve Jobs' philosophy, stay hungry and stay foolish. I also remember the thoughts of Socrates. I am the wisest because I know nothing. I am the most intelligent man because I know nothing. But I also remember that I have absolute power on the control of my mind and thought. And once I am able to control the God-gifted power of thought and always creating it in the positive direction, there is no such thing on earth which I cannot achieve. And I would like to recite a poem by Henley. Out of the night that covers me, black as a pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. I repeat, out of the night that covers me, black as a pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced or cried aloud. Under the burgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of this shade, and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how estate the gate, how charged with punishment they scroll. I am the master of my fate, and I am the captain of my soul. Dear friends, all of us are masters of our fate, and we are the captain of our soul, simply by the reason of the fact that we control our own thoughts, and with the aid of our thoughts, we may create whatever you desire. And never forget the importance of the power of your subconscious mind. Remember it. You never can tell what thoughts will be in bringing you hate or love, for thoughts are things and their airy wings are swifter than a carrier dove. To follow the law of the universe, each thought creates its kind, and they speed over the track to bring you back whatever went out from your mind. It is very, very crucial thought. The power to the power to think as you wish to think is only power over which we have absolute control. It is within our power to control our thoughts. The responsibility then rests upon us, whether our thoughts will be positive or negative. We should always give importance. We should always give importance to our positive thought, creative in imagination, and then we can have abundance, all the 12 riches, a positive mind, a sound physical health, freedom from fear, harmonious relations with all mankind, hope for future greatness, capacity for applied faith, willingness to share all the blessings with all mankind. We shall be always engaged in a labor of love, and our mind will be always open to all the subjects and all the people. That is the state of mind which creates courage, faith, belief, so much important for making you a man than a boy. Also, control on our body, mind and soul. Complete self-discipline and self-control. Also, the wisdom to understand the capability of other people. And lastly, you will be having abundance of your wealth and financial security. And I can assure you, this person who is undergoing the will at the bottom line is not afraid of the adverse circumstances. Look around the scenes. He is pushed to the wall. There is nothing. But he has everything because he is backed by his dream of life. He is having a definite purpose in his life, and he is always harboring the burning desire with persistent continuous action for their transmutation into physical equivalent. I wish all the success to you. Just follow all the principles I have described. You are better than me. You are wiser than me. Remember all the greats. We are surrounded by the best. I give you a quote of Andrew Carnegie. When he was let down after his death, epitaph. Here lies the man who was able to surround himself with men far cleverer than himself. I absolutely believe in his philosophy. He is the man who gave the secret key to Napoleon Hill. And I am telling you, I have the self-belief and self-confidence that I can generate the same power of mind which Andrew Carnegie has got. But remember one thing, your only limitation is that you set up in your own mind. You have to use the power of your people, the power of their mind, their wisdom, through Mastermind Alliance. And there is no power on earth which can prevent you from being the most successful person. May God bless you. Thank you very much for patient hearing the thoughts which will become things when you really, persistently, continuously harbor in your mind and act with belief and faith that you are bound to be successful. Despite of the facts that you have to be tested. Failures, defeats, adversities, they will come in your way. But never give up, never quit. Persist, stick to your purpose, the definite achievement of your life, and you are bound to be crowned with success. This is my experience. I am your example. You have seen me the situations I am passing through, but my confidence, belief, faith in myself, in God, has not gone down. God is sitting on my shoulder. He is always guiding me. God is equally kind to you. He has intangible force and power. Thank you very much. May God bless you.